The great thing about a community like Lynwood is the people that are here. It's diverse, it's unique. You see people walking throughout the park, exercising, engaging very much in their community. It's rich, it's vibrant. In 2019, we embarked on a number of projects. We've been really focused on stabilizing our finances. Through the end of fiscal year 2019, we ended up with a multi-million-dollar surplus in our general fund. That's great, and that helps us grow. We've also embarked upon a rich community engagement and civic participation process. In 2019, we also took on prostitution. On Long Beach Boulevard, it was usually rife with prostitutes. And the city had been tackling this program for years, generally through throwing dollars at more sheriff's deputies. They've done marches, they've held vigils, and it really never addressed the problem. So what we decided to do was sort of turn it on its head. And we addressed it through the motel owners. We crafted a new ordinance and new restrictions on them, and it's drastically reduced prostitution. Residents have started to come around on understanding what and how cannabis is in communities, but they've never been inside a facility. We've seen a tremendous economic impact already from the facilities in their permits. We have seen dramatic increases in our industrial sector as far as the land values because of cannabis. We've seen impacts to our revenue stream for permits, and the licensing fees. But last year, with a few of them operational, just to mainly distribution, we received almost $250,000. So once all of them are operational and growing, cultivating, manufacturing, we would expect that number to be well over $3 million.
2019 has been a very busy year for the Community Development Department. We had a number of projects that were approved that will spur development in the community. We had a number of new businesses that we were able to bring into the community, including some great restaurants. We completed a number of municipal code amendments that will ensure good quality development, as well as increased fines for those individuals who do not want to comply with municipal code as related to illegal fireworks, dispensaries, or gambling facilities. By creating a new animal control division, we were able to bring the service in-house, providing quicker response as well as better quality service to our community. The number of complaints has drastically gone down by bringing the service in-house versus contracting it out.
I'm really proud of the fact that we were able to successfully execute approximately 44 events in the 52 weeks of the year, which is a tremendous undertaking. I'm aware that our department gets a lot of the credit, but it really is a citywide team effort. Over 750,000 people came through our doors in 2019. That includes attendance at all of our special events, our drop-in use of our parks and our after-school programs, and our formal programming like youth sports and adult sports. And then lastly, the growing of some of our newer special events. For the first time, we held a Pride Festival here in the city of Lynwood. I believe it's the first one in the Southeast LA County area. Our Women's Celebration in March is also a growing event that we're very proud of. And finally, our Snow Day that we held in December and is becoming a local tradition.
2019 for Human Resources we focused on employee engagement and increasing our visibility in the community and with other departments. So one of the things I was really proud of is we have a really vibrant now social media presence with employees. We do a lot of engaging in employee events and we have a lot of followers. We advertise all of our positions on the social media, so it's increased our presence in the city of Lynwood. One of our primary focuses in 2019 for Human Resources was to really stabilize the organization. So by stabilizing the organization, I meant we updated a lot of policies and procedures, brought them current, compliant with legal requirements, and also we provided some efficiencies and how things were done.
The city reserves have gone up from $2.5 million to $7 million at the end of fiscal year 1920. That's a $4.5 million increase over 2 years, which is really an impressive feat. Increases to the general fund reserves will benefit the city and residents in several ways, which allows us to increase programs within Parks and Rec, within public works, within community development. It will allow us with more staff to greater facilitate residents' needs on a more timely basis, including things such as graffiti abatement, tree trimming, and other projects within the city.
So some of the projects that we're proud of from 2019. First, we implemented the city manager's directive for a fleet management system for GPS tracking and video monitoring of 70 city vehicles to promote driver safety and reduce maintenance costs by identifying and minimizing harsh driving behavior. Secondly, through diligent management of our business critical servers, we were able to maintain and keep up all financial servers, email servers, databases with zero downtime, and safeguard all of our systems from malware and ransomware that's been plaguing other cities and organizations. Third, we upgraded our core network infrastructure with Cisco switches to enhance the data transmission for city computers and voice over IP phone systems.
You know, the street improvement program obviously benefits those neighborhoods that are getting their streets improved. But on a citywide perspective, I'd have to say that the improvements around the water system have probably been most impactful citywide, and yet most residents probably aren't aware of it. The water system has had all kinds of improvements around what we call the SCADA system, which is supervisory control and data acquisition. All that is a fancy name for the system that we use to monitor the water system. There's great improvements that were done in the last couple of years, and in 2019 there was a phase 2 rollout of those improvements in terms of more points in the system that they can now monitor and keep track of. In addition to that, as part of the street improvement program, we're replacing any water lines and sewer lines that need to be replaced in advance, because we don't want to come back and fix deal with the water main break or fix a sewer line after we just recently resurfaced the street. So we're doing that in concert with the street improvement program.
In 2020, I'm looking forward to a number of street repairs. We have over 42 streets that are slated to be reconstructed. We have $18 million that we're going to reinvest in our parks. A number of that is going to be at Lynwood City Park. We're going to turn the pool to open air, introduce some water slides, a splash pad for the younger kids, and a new pavilion for family events.